Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Friends, Datuk and Tan Sri, ladies and gentlemen. Today is about death and dying revisited. Steps to Jannah. An April 2011 contribution to Pearls and Jam. This month April represents for me at least a month of self-audit. Still fresh from my almost subliminal experience up Gunung Stone just 2 weeks ago, and still bearing the pain and aches from that exertion. I was in a quite pensive mood, more so especially when I'm reminded of my own mortality, listening to the lilting rendition of the Holy Quran in early morning hours by my terminally ill mother-in-law from downstairs, who's still holding on to dear life. She's well past her second year now, suffering from lung cancer. She's on the wonder drug Tasiva, and somehow this drug jives well with her. She must be in her last leg though, as I could see from her recent chest x-ray. Golf ball-sized tumor recurrence have reappeared. Ignorant is bliss, I thought to myself. But I think in her case, it is more of Reda, and the beauty of Kafara playing its role on her psyche. She's not stupid. She knows her score. She has had a pain-free, marvelous 2 years now. 2 years of continuous zikr and remembrance of Allah, inshallah. Just yesterday, I met my most esteemed, more senior colleague of mine, Dr. Sabri Rajab, along the long corridor of Sime Darby Medical Center. He has cancer of the kidney for over 2 years now, still surviving well on the state-of-art targeted chemotherapy. He told me just a week ago he could not attend the Friday Jumaat prayer because of severe neuritis in the feet due to the side effect of his medication, and he had never felt such great loss and feeling miserable at having to forego that particular Jumaat prayer. Never, he said, in his 70 years of life had he felt that way. Wow! For the life of me, I've never experienced such remorse, and I doubt many do. This must be very, very special. Lost forward, but not unaccustomed to discussing about our next journey to Al-Barzakh, I reassured him that he is a very lucky man indeed to have such feeling even late in his life. Life is like golf. It's not how you start the game, but how you end it. Husnul Khatimah rather than Sul Khatimah. This is the gift and the kafara related to chronic, intractable and terminal illness which millions fail to appreciate. This kind of corridor discussion among colleagues may sound surreal to some, but Nick Hawk is Nick Hawk. As much as I am in the business of keeping people up and about, being there mostly at the scene of the crash has left some degree of permanent head damage. It comes in the package. Healthy clown like us go through life uncaringly with total heedlessness to him, not knowing that death could well be at the next turn or even before the next breath. While we are in a state like my mother-in-law or my colleague Dr. Sabri, the sword of Damocles will always over your neck, reminding you of your imminent death at all time, and that ensure you must always try to be in continuous state of zikr, prayer, and dua or heedfulness. You have a tendency to live life just from prayer to prayer. This, my friends, is the ultimate gift if we re-examine our priorities with wisdom and use the right common sense. The opposite position would be to have survived cancer fully and yet not visited by such feeling. This is a very rare, stony and tough individual indeed. One probably need to be a total agnostic on a scale of 6/6. We have full sympathy for such individual. A Christopher Hitchens or a Richard Dawkins, two hardcore self-proclaimed agnostic atheists who cannot separate the trees from the forest despite being gifted with high IQ. For all of us healthy clowns, thus, the following YouTube presentation on Steps to Jannah will present as a timely reminder to us all on the way on the ways and modus operandi in order to ensure a good ending. Allahu A'lam. Till we meet again.